Hello everybody, this is a quick unboxing of the Ridgid brushless 18 volt 21 degree framing nailer. It is stated to be able to drive 3 nails per second. The 21 degrees, it's maybe not the most popular type, but it certainly is a cost efficient. With this unboxing I'll use this type, which is one of the most common brands in Home Depot, the grip rate. This is probably one of the cheapest, and this framing nailer can work with 0.113 diameter to 0.13, which is the one of the biggest for framing nails, and this diameter. This span of diameters is one of the covers 99% of the framing nails on the market. So let's see what we get inside. Comes in a nice big sturdy package. It was unboxed in a separate package. It came right as you see it. The shipping label was right there. Ordering it online, getting it delivered to your location may be safe, but still have somebody to pick up. This is a very appealing package. They ship it just like Milwaukee ship their product in packages like this, so you don't want to become a victim of porch thieves. So a little bit of description on the box itself. 750 nails per charge. This is the kit that this is only two. The model number for this, just bear with me a second, is R. The model number for this is R09894B. This is a product that's made in China, like everything else. Pretty much the box contains just the tool, no battery, no batteries, no nothing. Some warranty materials, and one thing that's good and important for Ridgid is that they have the lifetime warranty. So if something goes wrong with it, you send it to them. So basically this is the tool, adjuster, for the depth, hook for holding it on a ladder or on your tool belt. There was also a tool belt hook inside, and you have to screw it here. It's just on one side. Alright, so what else do we have? Registration for the warranty. You have literature, you have correlation, list of correlation, for choosing nails, stuff like that. Another advertising leaflet. Loading it is very easy. Let me see how this was done. So you have to pull this. Come on. Shoot. You have to load them from the bottom. You have to load the nails from the bottom, right there. This little spring prevents them from returning back. But if you want, you can start them like this, pressing it down, and then take them all out. At the end of the day, if you don't want to leave the spring compressed, you just have to do that. Just press the spring here and return. In order to load it, you have to bring this one back. Oh, come on. I'm pressing it. I'm pressing the release button. So yeah, I didn't position it right. that was a noob mistake. Okay, so in order to load it, I have to push it down and it loads up. So at this stage it's already loaded. I was a little bit concerned about the top one because it looks like it's not started very well, so I'll take the collation off just in case, but normally you don't need to do that. Just for demonstration purposes I'm loading it correctly, so we are able to shoot the first one to first round precisely. In order to release that, at the end of the day, you have to press on this little lever here, releases it, and then press this spring, take it all out. Loading it again, load it from the bottom, just don't press the button here, and it is loaded. There are a couple of functionalities here. First is it has a continuous, bump operation, and I'm not sure if you can see that there is a bump operation. Come on, focus, buddy. Bump operation and single. You can adjust the depth to which it drives, like this. Alright, let's put the battery. Okay, let's see how we go with the first one. So, press. What am I not doing correctly? So, the first one, press, drive. I'm not sure if it shows correctly, but it is relatively flush. Now those are 2x4s. That comes absolutely flush with whatever coverage is, whatever covers this, the nozzle. So that length is 2 3/8, 2 inches and 3/8, and it is very good. So let's try one more. It is not very loud, but you get a substantial, bang. Yep. Again, flush. And if you want it driven, deeper, you can adjust that. Otherwise, it is nice and firm. Alright. Take the battery out the same way. Always leave it without the battery. Then you can remove the set of nails, and you see how it leaves the front part of the collation. Apparently that's not a problem. It's never been a problem for others. Just for demonstration purposes I removed that. So let's try to do that one more time. See if that works. Okay. Put the battery on. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly why you need to remove the collation, because it drove it, but because it is at an angle, it just drove it sideways. So let's try one more time. Perfectly driven nail. So hitting it from the side, you know, at an angle, it's always problematic for all nailers. That's why you have to avoid that. If you can, always try to drive the actual nail, you know, at the flat surface. Please focus. Alright, so let's try one more time. Yeah, so now the collation is off. I don't know if you see that. It doesn't have this protruding bit on top. I really don't want to worry about that. So let me try to recreate a scenario where we have this protruding on top. Okay. And now let's see how easily it drives it. Alright, press. So you have to press, hold. You see, that's the result. That's exactly why you need to start with a very good you know, set right here, so the collation is not protruding at the top. Let me try to fix that and drive another nail and see how it goes. They all do that. This is something normal to expect from nailers, so they all do that. It is caused by level of precision that's the hammer hitting the nail. So they all do that. That's why with collation, with nails that are at angle, you have to be very mindful for the first one. When you're starting with the first one, you have to be mindful that it may not be, you know, it may stick or it may do something else. So you have to always be mindful about that. Once they are in, let me show you. Once they're in correctly, in the correct way, and the collation is not torn and it's not sticking, and you start with either good collation or if you're starting in midsection, just make sure that it doesn't stick. Otherwise the hammer hits the head sideways and doesn't drive it all the way in. So this is completely flush. I don't know if you see that. It doesn't seem to focus at all. So come on, buddy, focus. Alright, so this is absolutely flush. Just a little bit driven, just a little bit, maybe 0.5 millimeter on one side. Yep. So that is Ridgid, the Ridgid brushless motor framing nailer, 21 degrees. This is probably the cheapest one to buy, and given that it's, I mean, of the framing nails, there are other options that are with compressed air, but considering brushless motor that is pretty much service free, no, it's pretty much, it is service free. It is a great tool to have. At that price, I believe it is unbeatable. It is just unbeatable price to, you know, for which to have an unbeatable price for which to have an excellent lifetime warranty tool. Very sturdy build. The magazine is not flimsy. It is all metallic. Very well designed, very well machined parts. Very versatile parts as well. It is definitely a good buy to, you know, to have. around the house. If you have a longer project that involves framing, if you have a wall that you need reframed or something like that, this would be a lifesaver, because not only to drive nails, nails such as those are pretty long nails, not only to drive them consistently every time, but you'll save a lot of time, a ton of time on your project. One thing, I didn't see the product coming with a separate or an interchangeable, rubber grommet here, or just another, a replaceable bushing. But this one is, although it's rubbery, it's not very soft, so it's going to last a long time. And after it's torn, you can get a replacement under warranty. The disadvantage is that you have to buy a separate battery for that, and it is what it is. This would sooner or later come with together in a set with batteries, so it's definitely worth the purchase. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.